Greetings. My name is Jose, but I'm best referred to as Mega Man NG. If you're watching this video, bear in mind that this is 4 months late. Regardless, as a fan of this show, I have an obligation to see this whole thing through to the end, whatever it takes. I welcome you one and all to this special video. Several months ago, I made a video in the hopes that we can get like-minded fans of this show together to tell Nickelodeon, CBS, and its executives to know that there is an audience for this show. We want this show to continue. We want its story to be told, and we hopefully want it in a place where it deserves the exposure that it gets. As you can see, it's not just me that's providing my voice. Others will too. And if we hopefully get more people into this, there may be a second video. So without further ado, welcome. Welcome to my special Save Rise of the TMNT campaign video. This is pretty much clearly for fun because I love Rise of the TMNT and I want more people to see how awesome this show is. And also, I would like to give thanks to all those who contributed to this project. You all have my sincerest thanks. Without further ado, let us begin. We'll begin with me, of course, because I will be the first one. Finding out that Rise of the TMNT ended so soon and in the way it did was pretty much the final straw for me. It truly was. Nickelodeon has a habit of doing this for over 20 years, and it didn't help that they did the show dirty. They did it in more ways than one, especially when its show's fate is determined by merchandising and not ratings. The fact that they did this shows that they never changed. They never have, and probably never will. Hence why I'm doing this. I want to send a message to Nickelodeon along with their parent company, CBS, and it's this. Reconsider giving this show another chance. People are now seeing this show and appreciating it for what it is. It's getting the audience that it should have had from the start. If you guys won't give a damn about putting it on Nickelodeon, the least you could do is put it on a streaming service like Netflix or even CBS All Access. Any can do as long as it gives people a chance to see the show and watch it. More people watching means an opportunity for the show to thrive. We know we are getting a movie on Netflix, and that fate is determined by how well the movie does. The only thing I hope is that the show is given another shot. Otherwise, expect people to stop supporting your company. To all those who worked on the show, we say, honestly, thank you. Thank you for giving us such an awesome show, and we look forward to whatever you guys have up your sleeves next. We will be watching. That we promise you. Now that my voice is provided, I now give it to those who have joined us on this project. Please show some love to them. There will be one or two instances where my voice will be made because some people prefer to have it in writing. And yeah, they gave me permission to make it so. So yeah, sit back and enjoy.
I am severely disappointed in Nickelodeon for canceling Rise. Me and my family will no longer support Nickelodeon because they're canceling Rise. Nickelodeon is known for prematurely canceling shows and taking away this enriching media for our children to consume. Because you didn't immediately make money off of it, you took it away. You took it away from the children, the teenagers, and sometimes even the adults who love this show. And to the creators of Rise, I am floored with your efforts, your amazing creativity, and how organic the show was in its interactions and its writing. And I feel you deserve better and appreciation for what you've done. Thank you.
Rise means a lot to me. It actually helped me through a very dark time, and now it's just gone, and that it feels like something is missing. And you maybe not realize this, but there are many people crying and being sad that this show is just gone without any explanation, really. This show has so much potential left. There's so much you can use, so much information that just didn't get through to animate. So Nickelodeon, please listen to us this one time. Don't ignore us anymore. because we love and support the show more than anything else. Rise is an amazing show. It has amazing animation, storytelling, and voice acting. And Rise is meaning a lot to us because I have never seen such a passionate community about a show. This is really important to us, the show. Without it, we feel like something is missing, and the show has so much potential. Please, Nickelodeon, don't look away from us. Look at us and hear us out. We want to show you how much we love and support this show, and we will keep supporting it. So please, just listen to us once.
Okay, so why do I love the show? Why do I love the show? I mean, look at it. The energy, the animation quality, the character development, the writing. You've got yourself a goldmine of potential here. It's episodic yet consistent. It's funny, but also knows when to take itself serious and carry the weight of its intended impact. As a fan of previous iterations, this is also a great family show too, and demonstrates a healthy family dynamic that a lot of people are bound to enjoy. Also, I don't think I've ever seen a turtle show where the characters were relatable, faulty, even Splinter, and they all had to grow together, properly. The whole family is a gathering of screw-ups, but the fact they love each other is what makes it work so well. A show about 4 teenage boys and their single dad having to raise them, in the words of Splinter, I need this! And honestly, we kind of all do. Everything's hard enough as it is. Having a nice show like this to refer back to and enjoy is almost therapeutic for a lot of us.
Hi, I'm Candy, known as Candy Colored Wolf on Tumblr. I found Rise during COVID-19, and it was at a time where I was incredibly depressed. I felt like I couldn't get out of bed half the time because all I wanted to do was cry and ignore what was going on in the world. Rise brought sunshine to my day. It made me laugh, it brought me hope, and it was a lifeline for me, and it still is. I watch it whenever I feel sad or like I just need to see some good in the world. And to know that it's canceled really breaks my heart. So I'm hoping that if there's any chance we can bring it back, that we'll be able to do it. I want to thank the show's creators for making this wonderful show and ask Nickelodeon to please, please reconsider it.
To Nickelodeon. Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was the best thing to have happened to you guys. After the 2012 Turtles ended, I was certain I wasn't going to feel that happiness up until Rise was announced. And it breaks my heart knowing that you're going to cancel a show that really brought everyone happiness. The show has such great animation. I mean, who could make that beautiful background and colors? It has such great characters and their development and storyline. It's fantastic. I hope you realize that what you did was a terrible mistake.
Hello, I'm submitting this video because I want to support Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This show has opened me to a whole new kind of Ninja Turtle that I've never before experienced. All of the characters have been reimagined in a whole new way, and I just love it. My favorite one being Leo. It's so nice to see him not so serious, you know? The animation is flawless and never ceases to amaze me. This show has been so action-packed that it constantly keeps me on the edge of my seat, and I love it. I'd hate to see the Turtles end like this, as there's so much more that I feel that the Turtles have yet to do. I'd love to see them continue their adventures. Thank you for listening, and bye.
Hey there, my name is Sean Sharkey, and I would like to share my support for hashtag support ROTTMNT, which translates to hashtag support Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Now, I would love Nickelodeon to hear this. This is for Mega Man NG's little passion project, and with all due respect to Nickelodeon, which I do respect, I do feel that that Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles has been mistreated and has a lot of potential that was missed during its time on Nickelodeon and Nicktoons. And I have a lot of ideas for it. Nickelodeon, if you do hear this, I have some good ideas, so you can email me or something. I'll try to put my information somewhere that you can contact me. But I really hope that you guys hear this, and I really hope we can get some more Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, because I love it. Alright, support Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Cowabunga.
Hey, hi, hello. Good morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time it may be for you. My name's Digital Valkyrie, and today we will be discussing why they should not cancel Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. What is Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? It's a wonderful, fun, relatable show with great animation, a strong message of family, and funny quips and quirks to boot. Rise was a gateway for me into the TMNT fandom, and I've been inspired by this community, its people, and their own content based on the show. With characters, these teenagers that for once actually act like teenagers, not just ninja, but real, honest-to-stars teenagers. I have found myself loving them as if they were my own, wanting to learn more and more about them, as well as the rest of the cast. What really drove Drax into creating the Turtles? Was it truly only for battle, or did he simply wish for a family of his own? How did Splinter manage to raise these 4 boys while also getting used to being a rat? What did the boys absolutely strive for? And what is with those frickin' creepy dentists that are after a Sasquatch tooth? All of these questions are still out there to be explored and expanded upon, but it breaks my heart to hear that the people at Nickelodeon, a program I've been watching my entire life, would give up on such a great thing. With how this community is banding together now, just to save our boys, that alone should be enough for them to reconsider the show's cancellation. But I know, Nickelodeon is a company and a business first and foremost, which is why I bring up the notion of if they just put out more merchandise out there, it absolutely will sell. Sure, the Raph drone was a little creepy, hanging from his head, and the Donnie figures tend to have missing eyebrows, but that's simply a manufacturing thing. Not only do kids love the characters and the toys, but those of us who are kids at heart do too. And, a lot of us actually have the money. I feel for my boys when they get upset, or scared, or sad, or angry. They have such relatable quirks and personality, and you can absolutely differentiate them from each other. Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is just one of the best pieces of media I have seen in a long, long time. I love my boys. I love this community. I love Rise. Thank you for taking the time to listen. Have a wonderful day.
I am here with my message about Rise of the TMNT. I would like to thank Ant and Andy and everyone else for their amazing work, but I'd also like to say that Nickelodeon has done a terrible job promoting the show from the start. The way they have treated the crew is unacceptable, and fans, myself included, are now petitioning for Netflix to take over the series in a similar manner to Glitch Tech's. Seeing how well the show was done despite how it was treated and how dedicated the fans are proves that if it went to Netflix, it would do wonders. I love the show from the very start, and it is my favorite version of the TMNT franchise. If it was brought back with the crew from the show on Nickelodeon, myself and many other fans would be oh so thankful. Thank you.
Hi. I'm known so far as Booty Shaker 9000 because I loved it, the way Donnie used that nickname. Anyway, I want to talk about Rise. This show has been on for about 2 years and may have recently ended, but no one wants it to end. And I know it's hard to come up with new episodes and ideas, but the fans of Rise have your total and complete support. We really want this series to continue, and we have so much merchandise so far. So please take it into consideration to continue this series for as long as possible.
This one is from Luke's. Hello, just call me Lux. I want to voice out my thoughts and emotions about Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles to the creators and to Nickelodeon. I am one of the fans of TMNT, and since the start of the show, I have already been supporting it. I have to be honest. At first, I was skeptical of it since it was only over a year since the 2012 version, which I am also a fan of, had ended at the time. Nevertheless, I still gave it a chance as I have observed that the crew were very passionate about it. And when I watched the first 4 episodes, I've already fallen in love with the show. Since then, I have been following the show's progress and have been supporting it the best that I can. Rise of the TMNT is a unique iteration compared to other TMNT incarnations. The Turtles are all different species. Their sibling order is different from what people have known. Raph, Donnie, Leo, Mikey. Raph is the leader instead of Leo. April is a POC character. There are several more changes, but I won't name all of them. I know these changes have outraged several TMNT fans. Those changes were also one of the reasons why I was skeptical at first, but having watched the whole show from beginning up until now, they make a lot of sense. And those changes are what makes this show very special. Rise of the TMNT is one of the shows that has truly inspired me to improve my skills in art and to be an animator someday. The animation itself shows how much time and love the creators have put into this show. There aren't a lot of cartoon shows that have the show's kind/style of animation, and I'm glad that Rise of the TMNT is one of those shows. I live outside of the US, so I can never watch the episodes the time it would air. Even so, it would never stop me from supporting the show. Fans of all over the world, not just in US. There are a lot of fans who are supporting this show, and if it's canceled, then a lot of fans will be upset and disappointed. Nickelodeon, I hope you'll reconsider. This show deserves the attention, love, and a lot of exposure. And to the creators of Rise of the TMNT, thank you for giving us this show. I'm always going to be here to support you.
As an animation lover, when I say Rise of the TMNT is the best show ever, I mean it. And it's a very sad story when even Google is supporting the show in alarms. Its very own company is not doing so by costumes, by toys, by bringing the show to the main channel, by most importantly advertisement. And because it has so much fans right now, I think it will bring true money. Because of the beautiful characters, the beautiful story, the environment, the fun moments, I think it's a big revolution in animation. I just want to kiss the crew and hug them tight because of the beautiful gift they gave us for 2 years. And I think everything they did was beyond love. And I just want Nickelodeon to listen to this. At the very first place, you should support what you make, not the fans. And I believe they should re-examine their decision about canceling this show because it has so much potential and it will bring so much more fans. And I think you won't regret it. Just give it another chance. Thank you. Thank you all.
We want Nickelodeon, please don't get rid of Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I've been a fan since the 2003 series. I've watched the 2012 one. And this one I could say is my favorite. I really like what you guys did with the characters and how you changed it up for once. And I like what you did with Leo. Being a leader isn't more of a job than a personality. I like what you did with him. And the ending was so good. The animation was great. Props to the animators and the creators for that. The animation was great. And I like how you guys integrated the Krang in at the end, like how Shredder got his powers in that. And when he was transferring the energy from Splinter and all that, I just really like the execution of it. It was a great show. It should keep going. I don't know if y'all are going to make like a second series, like a sequel series, since this is the Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I don't know. I can't wait for the movie, and I really hope you guys keep on continuing with the show and help it grow. I know there's a lot of backlash, but obviously those people haven't seen it. And I have. I've seen every episode, and I think you should continue working on it. And I want to thank the creators. I want to thank the animators. I want to thank the voice actors. Anyone who had any part in it. And please just don't get rid of the show. Make a great movie. I can't wait for the movie, but please don't get rid of the show.
This is one from Melody, or as you know as Melody0136. So, yeah, this will be a good one. I adore Rise of the TMNT. As a kid, I only watched the 2003 series and 2007 movie, passingly. Never watched 2012 or the Bayverse movies. So I was shocked with just how taken I was by Rise. Its sheer amazingness was able to rekindle my interest in this franchise that I had basically abandoned. There's such merit to this show, like its smooth, fluid animation, extravagant action scenes, great writing, and the humor. No cartoon aimed at a young audience has managed to rip such laughter from me so constantly. Rise put a great twist on long-loved TMNT characters, and watching them rise to their full potential was such a fresh take. The crew deserve to be able to tell their story in full, or at least have been able to release the last 13 episodes that were originally greenlit. There's so much more the show could have developed, like the lore of the hidden city, Karai training the boys, and their new relationship with the first female Casey Jones. Also, the finale was incredibly rushed. The crew have all my respect for fitting so much plot development in only a few episodes under such a tight deadline. They deserve to be treated better, as did the show and its fans. There's a legion of fans battling for the show's success, ready to spend their money on it if only Nickelodeon would make merchandise, streaming, and promotion more widely available. Rise will be sorely missed, and I can only wonder what could have been. I sincerely hope Nickelodeon will reconsider this cancellation and will be able to see more of this show after the movie.
Hello, my name is Amy Haunter, and I am a fan of Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This show is amazing. It's a goldmine of creativity and passion from the minds of Andy Siriano and Ant Ward, as well as everyone on the Rise crew. I love this show with all my heart. I love the family dynamic, I love the action, I love the story, and I think you wasted it, Nickelodeon. Please, this show is amazing. Don't let it die with the movie. Or at the very least, don't let this goldmine be forgotten. Thank you. Thank you, Ant Ward, and thank you, Andy Siriano, for making Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Howdy, the name's AJ, and I'm here to plead for the cause of the continuation of the show, Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. In an ever-darkening world where wholesome values are constantly being attacked, Rise is a wonderful breath of fresh air. In its own unique and vivacious way, Rise undauntedly tackles teaching lessons of family, friendship, and personal growth in such a way that is entertaining and inspiring to both kids and adults of all ages. That is what makes Rise so special. It's inspiring. I myself have picked up a pen and a pencil to try and capture the pure laugh that is embedded in both the characters and the stories shown in Rise. So I plead with you today, don't let such an inspiring piece of wholesome magic come to an end. Please let our boys continue to rise. Thank you, and God bless all y'all.
This here is from a Tumblr user named Turtles in Trenchcoats. Wrote a lot, so yeah, I'm providing my voice for this. Dear Nickelodeon and the Rise of the TMNT crew, I want to express how much I enjoyed the latest TMNT cartoon. I've been a Ninja Turtles fan since at least 2005 and have followed every version since then. I never thought I would love a version as much as I have with Rise. There is nothing like it on television today. I really feel it offers a unique touch on an old franchise. There is so much to love about it, from the dynamic and fast-paced action scenes to the vibrant colors and the beautiful backgrounds, or the amazing cast and their performances. There is also one thing that it absolutely nails, is the family love of a single father and his sons. As dark as some TMNT stories can get, the family love is what gets viewers through the story. These characters are so lovable, each brother's personality oozes charm. I want to see more of these characters and their adventures. I've talked with fans online. There are a lot of new fans of TMNT because of the show. There could be even more if the show got more love, or maybe given a third season on Netflix. I really feel like this show needs to be given another chance. It can rise to its greatness that I know it is. Sincerely, TMNT fan who really loves Rise.
so I've recently heard about the cancellation of Rise, and I really don't think it's a good decision, or, I want Rise to keep on going. Because really, the cast and everyone, the animation it's beautiful, and the cast and crew, they worked so hard. Like just, you can tell in the episodes that they've worked so hard for this show. Like I can just tell that they spend hours just thinking of ideas. What do we want to do for Shredder? What do we want to do for this? So, Nick, I really just, please don't cancel the show, because it has a lot of potential. I love the comedy route it's going for, so yeah.
Hello there, I'm Brittany Florimon from Instagram. Call me Brittany as a nickname. Sorry if my voice isn't really clear to hear, and sorry if my grammar is bad. I love Rise of the TMNT. The show has good character designs, good animation, and good stories. The stories are really interesting. The characters have good designs and great personalities. I also love the animations. I really like the movements in the animations, and it's really satisfying to see. I haven't watched it in a while, but that doesn't mean I can stop supporting this show. Sadly, this show is about to end, and I'm really sad about it. I'm thankful that this show gives us amazing moments. Thank you, Rise of the TMNT, for being an amazing show. Thank you for all the amazing stories, characters, and moments. Thank you, Rise of the TMNT crew, for working hard on this show. And again, thank you, Rise of the TMNT.
Hi, Nick. Thanks for Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. At first, I wasn't sure about it, since it was a dramatic departure from the series. But as time went on, it ended up being a great series. One of the best action shows on the network. The Turtles were great. Villains, superb. Amazing Shredder. Please, don't cancel the show. Put it on Netflix. Thank you for your time.
This is Michael, aka SteelerFans0127, here to tell you, Nickelodeon, you messed up, because you took away something that it was our childhood for a very, very long time, and that is canceling Rise of the TMNT because of lack of toy sales. And I must say, why? That means, just because toy sales are not doing great doesn't mean you scrap the show altogether. And I'll tell you what, one of these days, I would love to have the manager of Nickelodeon go to the president's office and go, "Brian Robbins, you're fired." That's probably not going to happen. But besides the point, the fact is, I've been a TMNT fan for a very, very long time. I remember playing TMNT 4 Turtles in Time for the Super Nintendo as a kid, and all Nickelodeon did was put it into scrap for no reason. Yeah, and another thing is that, bring TMNT to Netflix or Hulu. Heck, I don't care, put it to Disney Plus, but get it away from Nickelodeon. That's all I gotta say. Nickelodeon should not have any rights to TMNT any longer. That Ninja Turtles overall should go to either Netflix, Hulu, or heck, give it to Fox so they can put it on Disney Plus. Get it away from Nintendo. I'll catch you guys later. I got some progression series to record. One more thing I want to tell you. Either you subscribe to Mega Man and G, or you'll be sent to the Shadow Realm.